You've made it to week 4, video 2, the final video of the series. We're going to start standing, and let's just reach your hands up overhead and grab your right wrist with your left arm and tilt over toward the left and look up toward your right. Have your right foot firmly planting down for the stretch. Your both feet should be pressing down evenly into the earth, actually. Feel a nice stretch through the side body. And then release your left hand from your right wrist and take your left wrist with your right hand and lean over toward your right. Feel your left foot pressing into the ground evenly with your right foot. And you may look gently up toward the left. Okay, come to release that. Stand with your palms facing forward for Tadasana. Okay? Now raise your arms up overhead and dive down into Uttanasana. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, place your hands on the ground and step back, and then drop your knees. Come into a neutral spine, with your hands directly beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips, and inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. Inhale to arch the spine and cow, chest widens. Exhale, pull your tummy in, round the spine for cat. And again, cow and cat. And cow and cat. Come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward of your shoulders and push back into downward facing dog. Get comfortable in your downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press your palms and your fingers down into the earth. And do whatever feels comfortable. Pedaling your feet or pushing your chest back toward your legs. And then from here, take your right leg up and bring it in toward your knee. And bring your knee in toward your nose. And then lift it back up. Then take your right leg over to the outside of your right elbow. And then lift it back up. And then take your right leg to the outside of your left elbow. And push back up. Put that foot back down. And rest in child's pose for a moment. It's a little bit of abdominal work there. Come back up into downward facing dog. And take your left leg up. Bring your knee toward your nose and back. And bring your knee toward your left bicep and back. And then twist your knee to the right. And back up. And place your foot down. And again, rest in child's pose. Push back up again into downward facing dog. And take your right leg forward. Drop your back heel down. Come straight up into Warrior 2. Again, remember in Warrior 2, your feet are on a parallel track. Your left foot is firmly planted down onto the ground, including the back edge of your left foot. Arms out to the sides, right knee bent, Shoulders dropping and looking out over your right fingertips. From Warrior Two, circle your hands down, step back, and take your flow. And take your left leg through, in between your hands. And again, raise up into Warrior Two. I'll reverse again so you can see me facing the right way. So your left knee is bending, the back edge of your right foot is planting into the ground, and you're looking over your left fingertips. And circle your arms down, step back, and take your flow. From here, take your right foot out to the outside of your right hand if you can. If that's uncomfortable, you can just take a little lunge and just press your palms down into the earth. This is called lizard. If you're very flexible, you can bring your forearms down to the ground. If not, you can stay right up here. Maybe sway back and forth a little bit for lizard. Then take your right foot back to downward facing dog. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Again, taking your left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. If it's more comfortable for you to be in a regular low lunge, you can. And your left shoulder and left knee are very close together here. Again, if you're flexible, you can bring your forearms down to the ground, or you can just stay here in lizard. Couple of breaths. And then take your left foot back into downward facing dog. Okay, lower your knees down. Come into child's pose. Gently roll up to sit. And then come onto your back. Stretch your left leg long, and then take your hands behind your right thigh and push your heel up toward the sky. Press your thigh into your hands and press your hands into your thigh. You may feel your right leg shake slightly. Just a nice stretch for your leg. And release it. Right leg planted firmly to the floor, and take your hands behind your left thigh. Push your heel up toward the ceiling. Push your hands into your thigh and your hands back. And your thigh back into your hands. Pushing your heel up toward the ceiling. You may feel your legs shake a bit. Keep the right leg firmly planted down while you do this. And take your other leg down. You can release your feet out into Shavasana, wide to the mat. And your arms out beside you, relaxing into the mat. Feel your head, shoulders, arms, and hands relax down. Your hips, legs, and feet relax. And release any tension from your jaw or behind your eyes. Breathing naturally in Shavasana. Gently wiggle your fingertips and your toes and roll over to your right side in a fetal position. Use your hands to slowly push yourself up, your head coming up last. Come and bring your hands to your heart center. Open your eyes if you close them. And feel a sense of gratitude for having tried out this 4-week yoga challenge. You can look up online for local yoga studios near you if you want to try out taking a class. You know some of the basics now. And you can also practice some of the things that you learned at home on your own if you're more comfortable doing it that way. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Again, I'm Deborah Tortora, and I'm in Bucks Communication Practice in New York. And thank you, and namaste.